kitty cats, what's going down? The honest truth is, look, you're probably not unmotivated. Now, I know that's very confusing right now because, you know, my blog post said, my video said, I reveal one tip to bring back motivation. But in all honesty, you are actually motivated. If you think about it, you did a Google search, you looked for a Ferntree Gully personal trainer or Ferntree Gully personal training, right? That means you're motivated to get help. You're seeking help. The honest truth, in theory, if you really think about the correct definition of unmotivated, is you're basically given up. Think about it. So because you are actually looking for an answer, it means you still have a bit of fight left in you, which is great. Now, with this video, I am still going to help you kind of, again, not build that or how to build the motivation back. I guess it is, but it's just it's another way of thinking about it. The reason why you're probably unmotivated right now is because you're confused, you're frustrated, and you're overwhelmed. Okay? And that's actually not your fault. It's actually the internet's fault, and it's everyone else's fault. The reason why is because I'm not knocking the internet. I love the internet because if it wasn't for the internet, I wouldn't be able to do this video for you right now. But we have so many answers at our fingertips, and because there are so many answers, there's so much conflicting information, we get confused, overwhelmed, we don't know what to do, and we think, where do I start? And you just never get that first step going, okay? So the reason for this is that if we can find a way to get rid of all the fluff, all the stuff that we're thinking about, whether we should do this, do this, do this, do this, and keep going back and forth between answers, if we actually get rid of all the fluff and zone in on a path, you're going to regain that motivation that you think you're looking for, which, although I still believe that you actually do have it. If you think about anything where you're really motivated, it's got nothing to do with the health and fitness, but if you're really motivated to buy a new car, right? You'll probably do this. You'll probably work out how much you need to save per week. And because you know how much you need to save per week, you've now cut out a nice, clear path to get, you know, X amount saved up to buy this new car. So because you have that clear path, you know what to do, motivation is now starting to come back to buy this new car, right? You know what you need to do. So all you need to do to get this motivation to get started with your weight loss journey or your health and fitness journey is to simply know what to do. Now, it's obviously going to go a little bit beyond this video. There's a lot of things we can talk about, again, unfortunately, with the information overload. However, this one question I'm going to ask you right now, which you're going to ask yourself, is going to help get rid of a lot of this fluff. If you had 3 15-minute blocks per week to exercise, what would you do? The reason why that question is so powerful, gets rid of all the fluff, helps you zone in on what really counts, okay? Answer is obviously it's going to be big stuff, right? So if your answer is, well, I do 3 15-minute blocks of running, that's great. Start with that. Now you're probably thinking, well, Grant, is that enough? It doesn't matter right now, because right now you're not doing much anyways, yeah? And even if you are, you may not be doing the right things. So in the weight room, is 3 15-minute blocks per week enough? Look, honestly, probably not. But if you're not doing anything right now, then it's going to be more than what you were doing, right? So it's going to be enough to cause some form of change. And when you start creating a habit, getting into a schedule of going to the gym 3 times a week, you can then turn that 15 minutes into 20 minutes, and then 25 minutes. Then before you know it, you're doing a full hour session. Great, but for now, 15 minutes is probably enough if you're not doing anything at the moment right now. Okay. The other thing too is it helps you, work out what exercise you should be doing, right? If you only have 15 minutes, would you be doing bicep curls and crunches? Probably not. You're probably doing your big stuff, right? Your bench press, your chin-ups, your push-ups, your burpees, all the harder stuff, right? Yeah, it kind of sucks that you got to do the harder stuff. However, it does get rid of all that fluff that you're worrying about and zones in on what you need to be doing. Now, nutrition. Well, that's a big one, isn't it? That's a big, huge one, and it's so conflicting you don't know where to start. However, if I asked you if you had 3 15-minute blocks per week to get your nutrition right, what would you do? Most people, their answer when I ask them that is usually, well, I ask them first, is like, well, why do you think you fail in your nutrition? Because most people, honestly, they truly do know what they need to be eating. They just need to check with someone to make sure they're eating the right things. And that's cool, we can do that for you. But most people know what the healthiest stuff are, right? The reason why most people fail on their nutrition plan is because they didn't prepare their food for that day. Because they didn't prepare their food for that day, they're left with takeaway quick meals, a lot of that sort of stuff, right? And we know that stuff's not the best for us. So if you had 3 15-minute blocks per week to plan your food, do you feel that you would be a lot more prepared and therefore you're a little bit better prepared, you're going to eat better? The answer is probably yes, okay? So now look, 3 15-minute blocks per week to prepare food for your entire week is probably not enough. But let's just say if you dedicated 15 minutes per night, each night, to get your food ready for tomorrow, do you think you'd be better prepared for that day? The answer is yes, okay? So you see how that question, just a 15-minute block, gets rid of the fluff, helps you zone in on your path, and then all of a sudden you start to regain that motivation. It's quite simple. So like I said, I don't think you're unmotivated right now. I just believe you're very confused, frustrated, and overwhelmed, and therefore that's causing the unmotivation. Once you cut out your path, that motivation starts to come back, okay? Now obviously, if you're on YouTube right now, that's great. What you can do, if you feel like you still need help with taking your body and fitness to the next level, what I can do is I can offer you a free 14-day trial where we can help you basically come into my facility and help take your body to the next level. You can train with us for the next 14 days. We'll teach you everything you need to know about training, nutrition, all that sort of stuff. Now, if you're on YouTube, what you need to do is below this video, you'll see a blue link. If you click that blue link, that'll take you to my site, learn more about my personal training facility, and obviously how to get access and register for a 14-day free trial. Now, if you're already on my blog, okay, here's what you can do. You'll see all over the website, you'll see an ad for a free 14-day trial or a link. In fact, I'll put a link below this video as well, just to eliminate any confusion. And they'll take you to my page where you can check out more information about my personal training facility and register for a free trial. Okay, I hope that helps. I'll see you on the next page. Take care. Comb your hair.